Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unscripted Media by P1 Cornerstone. Today we are bringing to you our first and exciting episode, My PBO Journey. And we'll be talking about more insight on the PBO journey with our amazing PBO who we have here today, Mr. Tony, popularly known as Coach T. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Welcome, listeners.
Yes, it is good to have you here.
I'm excited.
Okay, so let's get straight to it.
All
All
right.
right. First question, be honest. The day you signed up as a PBO, did you actually believe you would make money or were you just nodding and smiling?
Yes. I believed I was going to make money. My upline, God bless him, the guy who
Okay.
brought me to the system, it took a while before I could actually see the vision in the system. So a lot of things happened. Maybe I'll get to tell the story in process of this presentation. But to tell you how excited I was, the day I joined the system, I gave him my flash drive. I copied the slide that day, went back home, rearranged it to how I do my presentation. By the next day, I was already telling people P1 will change your life, you will make millions. I never make shishi, but that's the level of belief I had in the system. Yeah. So by the next, I was already talking about it, doing presentation. So from the onset, from the word go, I believed I was going to make a lot of money from the business.
Wow, so you're not among those that were nodding and smiling. That's
No.
nice. Okay, so talking about our PBO journey, you can share with us what was your PBO background like? How did you get into the real estate system?
I've always known about real estate, but not in the aspect of doing the business.
Okay.
So Mr. Rich is my upline. God bless him. He's the one who brought me to the system. Now, at the point I joined, my life was low. Before then, years before then, I made a lot of money, but somehow, the business I was doing collapsed in quotes, and I found myself on the ground floor. So I was desperate. My wife was pregnant then, 6 months pregnant, and my rent was almost due. I had 2 months to raise about 1 million for my rent. So there was fire on the mountain. So I was looking for anything to hold on to. I was like a man drowning. And that was when I saw this opportunity. I thought myself, oh, amazing. So we could make a lot of money doing this business. So I joined and I began to learn. So before I joined the system, I had not done anything in real estate. I've not sold any property anywhere.
Wow.
And so I just started from the scratch. And I began to learn the system from the scratch. And today we are where we are.
And we are where you are. You are really where you are. Okay, that's nice. We love to hear it. So tell us, what was your first win like? Like the moment you knew this PBO thing is not a joke. What was the first win like? Want to hear?
My first
Your first win.
win.
What was
Oh,
it like?
okay. Like I said, I already believed in the system, even when I had not seen the money.
Okay.
Maybe it's a personal thing, but before I got my first commission. I'm a kind of person that once I make up my mind to do something, I believe it just has to work. Yeah, I'm always self-motivated. I have this internal motivation, this internal drive. So I don't become excited from outside. It's just inside. So even when I had not seen the money in the system, I believe that I'm going to become a multi-millionaire doing P1, doing real estate. So my first win was my first commission. It was around the 74,000 plus. It was an 850,000 naira property. Yeah, so I was excited when I made that sale. But when the alert came in, it boosted my ego, my morale. I'm like, oh wow, so I can actually get 70 something thousand from just this deal.
Yes.
If we could do 8.5 million deal, that means if we could do 850,000 million deal, that means we could do 8.5, we could do 85 million, we could do millions in hundreds. So that first alert was a significant win for me. It opened up my mind to the possibility of achieving so much doing the business. Yeah.
The commission, first commission.
Yeah, the first commission. It was a moral booster.
Okay, for me, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, what were some of your biggest challenges you faced as a new PBO?
As a new PBO, my major challenge were some of the affiliates not delivering. Yeah, I had an affiliate. I did the transaction with them, and it didn't turn out well. The affiliate didn't deliver as promised, so it affected my relationship with my clients, and it somehow affected how I related with them, and they actually stopped doing business with me, even when that challenge was sorted. It's been sorted actually, but it took a time, took a while before it was done. So my major challenge in the business, I think that's just it basically. I'm good in sales, so that was not a challenge. Putting in the work was not a challenge. I know that before you can succeed in anything, you must be ready to put in the work. I'm a kind of person that I'm not scared of work. I'm not afraid of work. Just tell me if I do this, what will I get? If this is motivating enough, leave this one. We'll put in the work. So from the word go, I'm a workaholic. I understood the picture. I saw the system. I saw the potential. So I went in all straight. I went to work, and the P1 system being a double barrel kind of approach where you can do so well in sales and also do so well building the system, empowering people. So I'm quite good in both. So right now I'm building a large team. I'm making sales, and that's a powerful combination.
So, talking about this first alert,
Yes.
we hit differently. So let's talk about challenges. What's the moment you made it? What was your question like? Like the moment you started seeing this commission, is there what was your plan like? Like
Yeah. The next question was, how can I get more? So what else? What is left for me to do? What can I do again? So in order to stay excited and stay motivated, I needed to increase my goals, things I wanted to achieve. So now, when I achieve a goal, it
okay,
motivates me to
do more.
pursue more.
Yes, that's
Yes,
true.
and so because there are more goals to achieve, it inspires me to put in more work. And so that's what we've been doing in the last 20 months in the system. We've been able to do a lot. I've been able to achieve so much personally as an
See
individual.
that?
Yes.
Yes.
So, but there's still more ahead. And that's why we are not relenting anytime soon. We're putting in the work, doing what we should do in the system to ensure that we grow, we'll expand, and we maximize what is available.
Great. I must say I'm a biggest fan.
Thank you.
Okay, as we wrap up the episode of my PBO journey,
Yeah.
hope you've been enjoying the show so far. So we'll be taking a short break now, and we'll be coming back with more exciting story and this from our amazing guest speaker of the day, Mr. Tony. See you guys soon. Thank you. Welcome back. You're still with the unscripted media powered by P1 Cornerstone. So welcome back, Coach T. We've been having an amazing time.
Yeah. Thank you.
So let's get to it. What are the top advice you give a new PBO?
Oh, wow. Okay. If you're watching this video right now and you are a new PBO or you are hoping to come into the PBO system, come into real estate, number one thing I'm going to tell you is believe in yourself. Yes, a lot can happen just by believing in yourself. You know, when I joined the system, the first question, in fact, what actually kept me for close to 3 years before joining was, who they buy land? The guy who talked to me, it took him about 3 years for me to actually come into the business. And one thing kept me on one spot because I was broke. So I believe that everybody around me is broke. You know, somebody never chop not to buy land. Those are the self-limiting thoughts that kept me for more than 3 years. So if you're going to succeed here, number one, you must believe in yourself. Number two, you must believe in the company. Yes, P1 as a brand is big. 13 years changing lives with over 63 managing directors with presence in 4 countries. That is a strong profile. Yeah. And again, you must learn. If you listen to me right now, you must learn. Imagine you're coming into a space you've never been. You need to learn. You need to understand the terminologies, understand what real estate is. Those who take their time to get educated and learn, they succeed. You know, when I joined the first 3 months of my joining real estate, I dedicated it to learning. I was watching every video I could find on real estate. I looked for the top realtors in the system. What are they doing? I began to do what they are doing. I went online. Who are the top developers? How are they living their life? I began to follow them. I began to listen to them. So, if you really want to succeed as a realtor, as a PBO, please go and learn. And the good news is P1 has a structured learning system where trainings come up in different platforms, different affiliates over and over again. Plus, anytime you see a training, please avail yourself. And if you even need to pay, there are some courses you might need to take. Please go and learn because the more you know, the more you can become. Yeah. And finally, associates, you know, go out there and meet people. The contacts you already have before now might not give you the result you want. There are a lot of people out there who have this money looking for who to trust. And if you don't go out, if you don't socialize, you can find such people. So take marketing seriously, take events seriously. Don't go to occasion just to eat their rice. Whenever you go for events, be strategic to get new contacts. That's your gateway to succeed here.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm learning, guys. Go and learn. But if I may ask, is there any challenges? Are there challenges in this business?
Yes, there are a lot of challenges.
So they should be expecting challenges.
And
What are you
see,
like?
one major challenge you're going to get used to no. You're going to get 9 no's and 1 yes.
Okay.
So if you're the kind of person that becomes deflated when somebody tells you no, please go and build your energy. Because you're going to talk to somebody and tell them I'm not interested. You're going to tell you, you're going to hear a lot of negative things about what you're doing. But it doesn't matter because every no brings you closer to a yes. So you're looking for just that one yes. Many no's will come. But don't focus on the no because whatever you focus on grows. You focus on the no, 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 you're going to get more no, no, no. So for every no, see it as you are not ready now. Let me go for another person. And one no will bring you closer to a yes. And one yes is all you need to become a multi-millionaire in this space. So go for that yes.
Wow. Something I'm taking it is every no brings you closer to a yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that. So another one, if you were to start this business again, how will you start?
Recruiting. I don't need to think it twice. Yes, I have been a fairly big team. I have over 200 persons in my system, but that's still very little because I understand the power of leverage in this system. In fact, part of the things that brought me to the PBO system, the networking part of it. So if you are going to be big here, you're going to do this very well, please, once you come in, start networking, start recruiting. Recruit everybody, recruit your father, recruit everybody. You may not understand why you need to do that, but when you begin to enjoy the leverage in the system, you understand better. This is real estate. So you're not going to sell every day. But if you recruit people and you empower people around you, as long as everybody around you is winning, you must continue to win. Yeah, so if I'm going to do this again, I'll recruit massively my first 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and I'll keep recruiting.
Maybe in our next episode, we'll invite you again if you come. Maybe we'll talk more about recruitment.
Yes, I will. I'll be glad to do that.
That's nice.
Okay.
Okay, I love it. Now your final question. Why should someone watching this join the PBU family?
90% of the world wealthy people get their wealth from real estate. Real estate is not just a tool for wealth creation, it also doubles as a tool for wealth retention. So if you're making money and you're not retaining your wealth, you are sitting on the long thing. The truth is, for every investment you make, you're saving a day in the future that you don't have to work. In 2020, 2021, I made a lot of money, but I didn't invest. I was doing the remake with my money. Nobody advised me to buy properties. I didn't. It's not like I couldn't have, I didn't know. But right now I know better. So whether the real estate is so big that you should be playing either as a seller or as a buyer. You cannot be in between. It's either you are selling real estate, you are promoting real estate, or you are buying. You can't sit on the fence, guys. So if you're watching this video, decide on the area to play in. I play in both. I buy, I sell. Yeah. So if you're watching this video right now and you want to have an amazing future, you want to build transgenerational wealth. There's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. Being rich is just how much you have in your account balance. But being wealthy are the things you have on ground that can sustain you even when you're no longer doing anything. So if you're watching this video, invest massively in properties. That is the safest and the surest way to secure your funds.
So I think I said that's my final question. But I think I have a personal question for you. Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Oh, amazing. 5 years from now, I'm actually building the Coach T brand. Yeah, Coach T Properties is a brand. That's what I'm building. So the next 5 years, I'm going to become a big developer. Yes, and it will not just be in Nigeria. I see myself expanding beyond Nigeria, doing real estate across Africa and even globally. Yes, and I would have also grown so much. I would have had over 5,000 people in my system, and I would have helped over 3,000 people become multi-millionaires. Yeah, and of course, we're going to be doing that, helping a lot of persons see the future in real estate. So next 5 years is going to be massive. And by God's grace, we're going to be able to do all of this. God helping us.
Okay, so what's your final word, your encouragement to your audience, your fans out there?
If you're watching this video right now, please grab real estate. No matter what you do, do real estate. Anything you're doing right now is okay, but real estate will always be better. So find a way to come into the space. Get back to whoever has shared this video with you and tell the person, I want to be part of this. Bring me on board. And the good news is that we'll have the system to train you, to mentor you. Because I believe that when you stand on the shoulder of mentors, you see far. Yes, the challenges we've gone through, once we tell you how to overcome them, it will be easier for you to navigate the turbulent trend in real estate. But if you are safe, you protected, you're secured, the system will protect you. So come in, learn, and make as much as you can in the space. And don't be scared. Yes, it's only the bold that take the gold.
Okay. So being our first guest speaker for Unscripted Media by P1 Cornerstone,
Yeah.
what do you think about, like, just a brief, what do you think about the
It's an
PBO
amazing
journey?
innovation. It's an amazing innovation, because it's going to give people an opportunity to look into the journey of the top realtors. Those of us who have come far, come to a large extent, you have an insight of the challenges we've passed through and how you can actually succeed here. So it's an amazing innovation, and I hope that more realtors who are doing so well will come and sit here and share their story.
So much. So if you're not a PBO, waiting you gain.
At
And
all.
please, we'll be coming to conclusion today, and we'll be bringing more an exciting episode of Unscripted Media, powered by P1 Cornerstone. So guys, we'll talk to you. See you later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.